Hey, what the heck was that? That was a weird slide there for a second. What's going on, everybody? Brad Jost here, back for another Let's Talk Jurassic. Oh man, we got some fun stuff to talk about tonight. We're going to be discussing all the fun stuff that was happening recently over on Twitter regarding the Jurassic World 3 potential title. So we'll be talking about that in just a little bit. Of course, if you guys have anything to say about the title, if you still have more guesses or more insight, go ahead, leave some comments on the side. I'll try to get through as much as I can. But yeah, I'm excited to talk about this title thing. We did talk about it a little while ago, like actually at the beginning of this month, so nearly just a month ago. And we all had some fun insight, I think. But before we get into that, let's go ahead over to the podcast and just talk about real quick. I hope you guys listened to the most recent episode, which was all about the Jurassic tracks of Jurassic. And Caleb Burnett has an awesome segment called Jurassic Tracks, where he discusses like a certain track, its placement in the movie and stuff like that. So go check out episode 218, I believe. It was a short one, probably one of our shorter episodes. Initially, when I started the podcast, I intended we're going to do 17-minute long episodes, something like that. And then we just went off the rails, and pretty much every episode seems to be about an hour and a half to 2 hours, or sometimes more. Who knows? But so it's another nice short episode. It's a nice throwback. I love those kinds of episodes. So go check that out. Also, if you guys are into Jurassic World live tour, actually, let me see. Do I have I might have those images for you. I could actually pull up here. But Jurassic World live tour just recently announced some new dates and stuff like that all around the US and actually in Canada. So you can actually go see Jurassic World live tour coming up throughout the rest of this year. Here it is right here. Let me bring this up. So transitioning over. There we go. 2020 dates are now on sale. There is a pre-sale going on for Jurassic World live tour. We do have a code for you. If you type in the code live20, so that's LIVE, all caps, and then just the numbers 20, you will have that pre-sale code that you need to get in and buy your tickets. So you see there's a lot of dates going on. You got all the way from May 21st to November 22nd. You got British Columbia. You got Vancouver there. Let's see. Portland, Oregon. Anaheim, California. Los Angeles. Toronto. Montreal. Grand Rapids. Cincinnati. There's a lot of dates in there. And back to PA, Pennsylvania. So it's all over the place. So get excited, get hyped, use that pre-sale code. Go buy your tickets now for this week only. This is right now it's January 29th, and they will be going on. They're on sale, pre-sale right now, and they will be going out to the general public, I believe, next Tuesday, the beginning of February. So go get those tickets. I think it's like the 4th or something like that. Go get your tickets. It's an awesome show, and it deserves to be seen. And I'm glad the awesome people over at Feld Entertainment entrusted us with a code for you guys. So go check that out. You can find all the information on our website. Just go to JurassicParkPodcast.com, and you'll find all kinds of awesome stuff like this, like the presale code. And there's actually an article on there from our buddy James Ronan, all about the title for Jurassic World 3. And there's no title just yet. There's nothing official. There's been actually some articles and stuff like that are kind of trying to say like the title has been confirmed, and that's not really the case. So let's get into like the big topic here tonight. I'm sure you guys all have a lot to say about it. So we're going to be talking Jurassic, and we're going to be talking about Jurassic World 3, what the title is. Has it been revealed? Is it out there? Did Colin confirm it? He did confirm that there is a title, and he confirmed that it is in this thread. that is available online. So let's actually go over to that right now, just so you can get an idea as to what we're talking about. So transitioning over, here you go. We got James Ronan, our buddy here at the Jurassic Park podcast. He is a contributor for the podcast. He usually does a lot of writing and stuff like that on the website. He has been on the show, the podcast feed, a few times. So he reached out to everybody, and he said, okay, Jurassic Twitter, what do you think? At Jurassic World 3 will be called. My top 3 are Jurassic World Survival, Jurassic World Clash of Worlds, Jurassic World Illusion of Control. Let's hear your suggestions. He tagged at Colin Trevorrow, at Frank Marshall, lay doctor, and at Emily Carmichael. Hashtag Jurassic World 3. So, a very subtle tweet here. Nothing too crazy. Just reaching out. Something that a lot of people do all the time. So, this one just kind of took off in a way that was kind of unexpected, I guess, because, like I said, a lot of people are always asking Colin for information. And, can you give us this? Can you give us that? And this is almost more so like, hey, Jurassic Twitter, like, what do you guys think? Not necessarily trying to pull information from Colin, but he kind of went ahead and offered some information anyway. But, this is a well-liked, you got 342 likes, 44 retweets. There was like 175 or so comments. But there's a lot going on here. So let's kind of go through this, see what people have been saying. Colin, you see Colin right there. He's saying, I am enjoying this. So he likes this thread. We just heard some of James' ideas. Arjun believes that Edge of Chaos has a nice ring to it. He also mentions a new era or redemption. Let's see here, going down. I'm going to keep going past some good stuff. Neems says Jurassic World Dawn of a New Era. It's kind of like a trend, right? Like the new era stuff. Jurassic Informer says Jurassic World New Era. Stephen Ray Morris, Jurassic World Survival. Reverie and War for the Planet. Some good stuff there. Illusion of Control is a good title here. Let's see. On the Edge of Chaos. Yeah, a lot of people are saying New Era. And, of course, there's some jokes. Ancient Futures is still one of my favorite Jurassic titles. Long Live the Dinosaurs. Clash of Worlds, When Dinosaurs Ruled the Earth. Rex in the City. This series needs to throw in the towel. All right. No, not that one. Here is Philip here with Jurassic World Extinction, which we have some more news on that. New King, a new era, the return of the king, Dinotopia, coexistence. There's a lot going on here, guys. There's some good stuff. Edge of Chaos again. So that's just a quick rundown for you guys of what's going on there. Now, Colin, the big stuff came when Colin, where did he say it? I'm not really sure. Let's actually go to Colin's Twitter for a second here. He has some replies, and somebody got it, and then where is it? Did he? All right, yeah, it was probably back here. All right, so this is it right here, I believe. So this guy here, Mr. Jurassic, says, I hope to God it isn't Jurassic World Extinction. It's such an obvious and cliche title. So just to get this out of the way right away, it isn't that. And Colin confirmed it right there by saying it isn't. So very simply, he nixed that one right off the bat. Jurassic World Extinction, which has been probably the #1 title, I think, from people's mouths and fingers as I type. I think Jurassic World Extinction has been one of the most heavily used titles throughout the years that people hope to see. And it makes sense. It's a great feel. It's got a great feel to it because it's something that has some weight. It means a lot for the dinosaurs. It's kind of reliving the past for the dinosaurs. And I mean, even Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom talked about the extinction of dinosaurs and stuff like that. And, that didn't happen. But, moving forward, it could have been a great title. It even goes back to Jurassic Park 3. There was a lot of takes on that being the title instead of Jurassic Park 3 being it. There were subtitles at points, and Jurassic Park 3 Extinction was one of those titles. And you can see tons of like concepts for the artwork and the title and stuff like that online. Just give a search for that. So he knocked that off right away, which is pretty good. I think it's good to get that out of the way, get the expectations away. It helps. It helps. I see so many people in the chat just saying new era, new era, new era. All right, so let's go. Yeah, I know. I'm going to continue on here. I was going to go through yours because there's some fun stuff going on. Keep talking about it. We'll get to it in a bit. All right, so where are we at? Let's get rid of that one. So, all right, so here's something interesting, right? Colin responds, wow, somebody in this thread actually got it. Respect. So that's interesting. That's interesting. It gets everybody thinking, what is this title? It's here. It's right in front of us. It is somewhere in these comments. It's kind of mind-blowing, right? Like to think that the title for Jurassic World 3 is right there. And we probably won't be surprised when it happens, but we will feel, I think, like enlightened and be like, oh, yeah, there it is. I get it now. That's the one that I was thinking of or somebody else was thinking of. I'm excited to see when that actually pops up and we place our bets and we're like, what's it going to be, guys? Is it going to be this one or that one or this one or that one? Because there's only a handful of options in this thread. So, and once you narrow it down through all the ones that are like not joke titles that people wrote out or duplicates and stuff like that, it's interesting. He says, wow, somebody in this thread actually got it. So is he trying to say that it's a title that only one person actually got? Because something like New Era has been said multiple times. So he's got some respect here for the person that actually got it right. So, it could be anything. It really could be anything at this point. Maybe it goes back to our buddies Jen and Josh. Jennifer is part of our team here, and Josh is part of the Outpost team, and they got married, right? And Colin commented, and Chris Pugh here took note of a lot of the different instances here. So looking at this first one, this is a comment on. So actually, you know what? Let's go back here to Colin for a second, just to actually expand that just a little bit, if I can. Oh man, you know what? No, that's going to be way too far back. Give me 1 second. Let me just track down that tweet, because I don't think I saved it. But there it is. All right, so going over here. All right, so we got Colin congratulating Jen and Josh. Our buddy Tom Fishenden, Tom Jurassic, he made a nice little video here showcasing the events that took place for the wedding. And Colin responded and said, oh, congratulations, new era. So that tweet was back in June, right around the time of the wedding. And it kind of went unnoticed, right? It was just something that was just, hey, here's just a regular old tweet. Colin is being very nice and gracious, saying congratulations. That's awesome. It's a new era. Two Jurassic fans coming together for a Jurassic-themed wedding. It was a really special time, and it's a new era, guys. Or he was being cute there and just dropping some Easter eggs on us months in advance. Honestly, a full year in advance, probably, to when the announcement would have been or should be in June of this year. So did he drop this Easter egg? all the way back in June 2019 saying new era. Is that a hint? Because a lot of people in this thread, mentioned here, the new era, a new era, stuff like that. And it just makes you think, right? It makes you think and wonder, uh, did did he leave that Easter egg back there on just a random tweet that had nothing to do with the title for Jurassic World 3? I think it's pretty interesting, and it does connect some dots. Not to get all conspiracy theory on you, but Chris brought it up here. So where did I no, I didn't delete it. All right, so going back here. Chris also points out, like, Colin liked this tweet from Stephen Ray Morris, our buddy, and he says, I think Jurassic World 3 will have a hopeful title. The saga ain't going to end with dinosaurs going extinct, which he then confirmed that, like, extinction is not the title. A hopeful title, a new era, or new era, the new era. It's kind of hopeful. I think it's not, like, hopeful in the way of, like, oh wow, life will be better, everything's great. But honestly, a new era could be bad. It could be a bad title for, like, humans or something like that. But it does have an air of hope to it, I think. So connecting dots again, as Chris is doing here, maybe that has something to do with it. Somebody here commented new era. And that's it. I mean, that's all that Chris really tied it to Tom's tweet and the comment to that. Oh, there it is. I don't know why I had to search for it. I already had it there. I just didn't realize there it is. I was, like, confused. I was like, wait, I just got rid of that. So then I tweeted this out, just making a joke of it all, because it's one of those times where, you look at the title of the movie, when it first pops up, when Fallen Kingdom first pops up, there's so many things going through your mind. Like, what does it mean? Do I like it? Is it something that has the weight of, The Lost World, Jurassic Park, or Jurassic Park 3 doesn't really hold much weight. It's just a number. But even Jurassic World being added and Fallen Kingdom, I think, like, at that point, it felt good. It felt real. It felt like it had some weight. Does New Era hold any weight? It seems to be the front runner right now, just based off of, conjecture and stuff like that. This is not confirmed, but I just liked, I was just making some jokes that, like, they're going to be gunning for those sports sponsorships because, like, if you own, like, a sports hat, mostly I feel like baseball is, like, a big proponent of New Era, because you got the sponsorships all over the stadiums and the commercial breaks, all that stuff. So it just made me think of that right away. Yeah, but that was just a little bit of fun I was having. But yeah, so this tweet, thank you, James Ronan. You really killed it with this tweet, and I messaged him in our personal chats and just said, like, man, did you expect that? That was pretty awesome. You did a good job there. So congratulations to James for getting that type of response, and everybody out in the fan community really coming through with all kinds of some good suggestions. So what is the best options here? Because this title is in this thread, and of course, like, if you look at the timing of some of these posts, like, this initial post was the 21st. He's enjoying this on the 21st. Somebody actually got it, he says, on the 26th. So anything prior to the 26th. So like these posts here with Tom, Arjun, these ones are not counting, but anything on the 26th or prior to that is pretty much up for debate, I think. A new era a bunch of times here on the 21st, 22nd. So if Steven got it right, survival could be survival. Reverie, I feel like I want to knock that out just because I don't know how that would tie in without researching it. War for the Planet, I feel like I would knock that out just because of Planet of the Apes ties, to that kind of title right there. It wasn't one of the titles War for the Planet of the War of the Planet of the, or something like that. Their titles were a kind of a mess. That was after he said it, so illusion of control, maybe not up for debate there. Um, Edge of Chaos, I think, is a pretty cool one. And this person, Andrew here, said a new era and Edge of Chaos. Um, that's pretty good. I like that. I feel like Edge of Chaos seems to be another front runner with a lot of people. Um, yeah, that's kind of cool. Edge of Chaos, but I don't know. I mean, is that something that just sounds catchy, or is it a good title? That's kind of like where I'm standing right now with a lot of these. I think this one was after he mentioned that, after he mentioned it, after he mentioned it, after. So where are all the tweets? I don't know. Maybe Twitter's not like showing me. Yeah, Extinction's not it. Yeah, Twitter's kind of messed up sometimes because it's really not showing me all that much. Because like I don't even see Emily Carmichael's tweet because she did a tweet here. I like this. Colin did say back in 2016, my 9-year-old son tried to convince me to call the next Star Wars movie The Star Wars. Or Star Wars The Star Wars. That's pretty funny. But yeah, we definitely got to be missing stuff here. I don't know why Twitter's not showing everything, but it definitely isn't. Oh, you know what? No, yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's like, yeah, here. Maybe it's like in these spots. Yeah, because here's also, I want to point this out because James also got some really cool insight here. Really cool, maybe. James asked if at Dusty Dino is returning. That is Jack Horner himself right there. If he's going to be returning to consult, because he consults, I believe, on all of the movies. He's a paleontology consultant. So he just kind of makes sure that the dinosaurs look like dinosaurs, look like their counterparts for the time being, with as much science as we know. And Jack responded, "No, nope, I am not." So he is not going to be the consultant for Jurassic World 3. Interesting development. What's going on there? Why is the consultant there? I don't know. Yeah, I guess some of these tweets are probably hidden under responses from other people. Return to Sorna. I don't think that'll be a title. End the game. I don't think that's going to be a title. Yeah, so let's look under here because this got 25. Keep it going. No, I don't. Maybe that was the same one that I just clicked on. I don't know. So they're all hidden somewhere, but we do have the title in there. So if you do some searching and stuff like that, it is there somewhere. I do want to go over to you guys over here in the chat and just kind of see what you guys are up to. What are you talking about? Oh, I just lost it there. Let me go back here for a second. All right. Scrolling back up here through all of your comments, you guys are saying Clash of Worlds, New Era. I think I'm missing some of them again, but New Era, Clash of Worlds, maybe Redemption. I'm so late. What happened? What did I miss? I don't think that was a title, but Chaos Effect. Howdy. That's not one. Yo, Yaroslav, what's going on, dude? Yeah, a lot of new eras here. Colin is clever. Colin is clever. Yeah, Clayton should be here. Where is he? I don't know. Yeah, so this, I don't know if you caught what I said in the beginning here, but Saika, I'm sorry if I mispronounced your name there. It says, is it actually New Era or was that a misconstruction? So it's not actually anything at this point. It's just the fact that somebody got it right in that comment, in that thread, not indicating who got it right. But in that thread somewhere is the title, but it's not New Era. A lot of sites did run with New Era and just said confirmation, confirmed, breaking, all those buzzwords to kind of get you thinking and stuff like that. But the the title has not been technically confirmed yet. So, um, yeah, new. So let's talk about New Era for a second, I guess. Yeah, actually, I do have a little image here. Let me go back here to. I'm gonna go over here. All right, so transitioning this back over, I do have a little image that kind of pertains to this, and it's not something that hit my brain right away. But after looking at this, I'm like, this sounds very familiar. This New Era thing, and of course, it does have connections to Fallen Kingdom. So you have Ian Malcolm in his lovely speech at the end of the movie. He says, "We've entered a new era. Welcome to Jurassic World." So it's right there, guys. We've entered a new era, and he ends it on "Welcome to Jurassic World." So it could have been there this whole time. It really, really, really could have, and that's pretty cool. I think that is pretty cool. If that is the title, I think that's awesome. That it's just been sitting right there, and we had no idea. And I think with all these context clues, the fact that Colin did say "New Era" back in June of last year, and the fact that New Era was mentioned a bunch of times in that thread. Andy and Malcolm said it in the last movie at the very end, transitioning you into the mindset of Jurassic World 3. I think it's got to be the front runner, right? I mean, it's not no confirmations from me, nothing like that. I'm not saying that's exactly the title, but as far as guessing as much as you possibly can, it seems like that could be the title. And do we like if they did opt to go with Jurassic World, a New Era, the New Era, or just New Era? Which one of those guys do you like the best? Actually, let me know in the comments. Which one do you like, the, or just New Era? Because they all have their merits, I guess. But do we like it? Do we think it matches well? I think it does. I mean, if you take a look at everything that they've been trying to tell us over the past year, it seems like we are in a new era, and dinosaurs are a major part of that era. Dinosaurs are out, and we just don't seem to have any kind of control over that, as the motion comics kind of indicated. And stuff like Jurassic World Live Tour indicates a new era as well. So there's a lot of clues that could be the real title, and it makes a lot of sense. It makes a lot of sense. So I think it would definitely work. And do I think it would look good alongside all of the others? Yeah, I think so. I think it's self-descriptive. You really understand what's going on. It doesn't really need a whole lot of explanation. Like Fallen Kingdom, that's pretty self-explanatory as well. The Lost World, pretty self-explanatory. And I like that. I like that movies kind of have been doing this a lot, especially recently. I'm sure this has happened for years and years. But so we're talking about Star Wars for a second here. I think it was the opening crawl of The Force Awakens, it said something like, Luke Skywalker, the last Jedi, is missing, or something, right? And then we wait years and find out that the next movie is called The Last Jedi. And then Avengers Infinity War comes around, and you got Doctor Strange in that movie saying, we're in the end game now. And the next movie is called Endgame. So it's a trend. It's definitely a trend, I think. It's not often that you get a character saying the title, kind of breaking the fourth wall in a way. But it does happen, and it has happened a lot recently, so I would not put it past them to use that as a title. And maybe not even, like, and maybe they didn't even mean to. Maybe it just kind of happened upon it, and they're like, "Ooh, that has a nice ring to it," which I think I'd be okay with. I think it's good. Of course, it's something we all have to sit with for a little bit. We got to see the graphic that they would use for the title card and stuff like that. I would love to see, and we've talked about this before. I would love to see kind of like a rebirth of the logo. Use that, obviously the rock work that they've used over the course of the Jurassic trilogy, and just give it a little bit of rebirth, because after the ash and death and destruction of Fallen Kingdom, all the red, the harsh, the orange colors, stuff like that from the lava, and the embers floating and the smoke and all that in the background, I would love to see like a rebirth of the ground and the earth around it, and you get to see like flourishing. That's what John Hammond talked about back in the Lost World, and to see that kind of come about, more of like a Lost World logo, something that has cracks and growth around it, something jungly maybe even, but I would like to see something with like flowers and greenery and just stuff growing through the cracks coming back to life. I think that would be a pretty cool way to look at it. So it really depends. If that's going to be the title and that's the look and the vibe, I would be 100% down for it. I don't think you could really do much better. I mean, I think all of those titles that people guessed were pretty good. There were some good options in there. But I feel like New Era has maybe the best ring to it. Edge of Chaos it sounds cool, but like it does sound a little buzzy. Like it's just like a buzz hype kind of, title. So I don't know. Survival. That has like a ring of like, everybody's kind of talked about a video game, Jurassic World Survival, something like that. It just has I feel like a video game tone to it. So yeah, let's go with New Era for now, and let's kind of stick with that, see how it feels, and then go from there. Actually, let me see. I don't know I think I can bring this up. I did put this in here. Oh, why is it that way? That's what was happening. I don't know why it. How can I change this? All right, you guys can't see it at all. I know. All right, let's see if I can rotate this. Oh, I rotated it the wrong way. Give me 1 second. I'm trying to rotate some video that I have here. And I like that this title is something that people have been saying for a while now. Let me transition this over. So here I am talking by myself, with myself. And let's see. Does this work? A few of them recently have been putting I can't hear it. Oh, you know what? You might be able to hear it. I'm not sure. Let me see. Monitor, the media source, monitor. There we go. Or something like that. So, but yeah. So back a month ago. I like it. You guys got some good ideas here. Some good, solid ideas. You guys are killing it. I said these words a month ago here in Let's Talk Jurassic. Drinking my coffee. Watch me go. But really, the title will be coming, we can safely assume, this June. So maybe. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. But next up, let's see here. What do we got next? All right, here's the beginning. The New Era in Jurassic World. Yeah, I see. Honestly, I know a few of them recently have been putting Jurassic World second. I don't think that they're going to do it. I think it's always going to be Jurassic World, the New Era, or a New Era, or something like that. But yeah, so I like it. You guys got some good ideas here. So yeah, that was something we talked about back in the beginning of this month, and we were talking about the titles, and I brought up the graphics and stuff like that. And somebody did call out a New Era back then, so congratulations to whoever that was. Maybe congratulations. We'll see. It seems like you may be the winner there, but we'll see if it pans out. But yeah, I'm excited. I think that's a cool title if that does end up being it. Let's go back to the comments here. Ryson says, we need another short film to get us fans excited. I agree. We need something. You know what we need? And it's something that I feel like the motion comics have attempted to do, and certainly Battle at Big Rock has done it, is to show us that the world is a new era. To show us that we're not capable of control. And of course every movie has shown us that. Like, we are not capable of controlling these things. But I think we do need some sort of guideline to show us that we can't control dinosaurs, a select amount of dinosaurs on the mainland. I know the motion comics showed us the T-Rex at the zoo. I don't know if you guys saw that, but there was like an instance where at the end of Fallen Kingdom, you see the T-Rex at the zoo. The motion comics showed us a little bit more about what happened there, and I don't know what happened there still. And it seems like helicopters tried to take out the T-Rex with like a block of cement or like a box or something. I don't know, but we can't control the dinosaurs, it seems. And then the motion comics just ended abruptly, almost as if they just got canceled straight up. I do think like a new short film, as many of you here are saying. Ryson said it. Artie Noemi said it. Sorry if I mispronounced that. Yeah, we definitely need something. And a new short film would be great, but I just don't think that's going to happen. Pre-production has already been in place. I think they did Fallen Kingdom, and then they moved on. And now the pre-production's been happening, and the production starts this coming month in February. So unless they have another director and stuff that they trust right now to make something, I just don't see it happening. But I don't know. I don't know what they're gonna do. Comics were a good idea. Terrible Time Lapse says yes, of course they were, but never happened really. I am very excited for Grant, Ellie, and Malcolm. I am very excited. Prince of FNAF. Let's see. Ryson says the motion comics need to be done in live action. I guess. Do they? I lost my place. I don't know where I am anymore. It just jumped around. Well, yeah. Anyway, yeah, I can't even find out where it was. Jurassic Dave's here. Hey, what's going on? So Yaroslav says, "What do you think about the possibility instead of New Era, which it technically is, the title suggests returning to an old era, like Jurassic World Rebirth?" I'm saying that. I'm saying Rebirth because you just said it. So yeah, I think Rebirth would be cool. I don't know if anybody actually mentioned Rebirth in that thread, but a new era as if it's an old era. I think that could be cool. I do struggle with the fact that we would just return to like kind of caveman status. I do struggle with that just because it very much feels like Dawn of the Planet of the Apes and War for the Planet of Dawn of Planet of Apes, whatever those titles were. um, so it does feel a lot like that when you talk about returning to an old era, like the era of the dinosaurs. Um, and I mean the new Planet of the Apes are still fairly recent, in the past few years, so it's not like a dead enough series to be like, let's just do the same thing. So I don't know. I think it's going to be some sort of cohabitation, and the new era would be living together, and coexisting. So coexistence would be pretty cool, and I think somebody did mention that in the thread. Coexistence would be cool, um, and I think that's what it's going to come down to. I think it's got to be coexistence more so than dinosaurs ruling the earth. Um, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. So I guess we should probably wrap it up here, guys. It seems like that's about it, and we've talked for a little bit here. So I hope you guys had some fun with that thread, and you kind of hopefully you guessed along with everybody else. And oh, you know what? I didn't even cover like my tweet. This is one that I actually enjoyed. Let's see, where's the why is it not coming up? Oh, it's because I closed it. That's why. Give me 1 second, because I wanna pinpoint this one, because I had some fun with this myself, and I didn't comment on this thread, which was kind of dumb of me. I just retweeted. And when was this? Was the 21st, right? Somewhere around there. All right, so I tweeted out this one. Let me just bring this up for you guys. Oh, come on. All right, so this is one that I've been thinking a lot about recently. Yeah, I don't know why, but I've been thinking about this one a lot recently. Jurassic World: Wild Earth. I think that's pretty cool. I think that's got a nice ring to it. It feels very much like a I kind of got this sense too, like a documentary. It feels something like that you would see, wild flowing shots of the earth with like luscious landscapes and animals, birds flying, like all that kind of stuff. It does sound like a documentary style thing, like Planet Earth or something along those lines. But I think Wild Earth could be cool because it does kind of touch on the fact that these dinosaurs are now wild. There was some sort of graphic I remember recently that what was it? Something Jurassic World put out, whether it was on YouTube or Twitter or Instagram or something like that. And it really showcased, I think it was maybe about the Lego series or something like that. And it showcased Wild or something like that. And it just got me thinking, like, Wild Earth could be pretty fun. I think that could be a fun one. Let me see if I could find that Instagram. Jurassic World. Because I think it was about the Lego series for some reason. Let me see if it's in here. What would Alan Grant do? No, I don't know if it's in here. I haven't been watching the Lego series. I don't know if anybody else has, but sorry, I'm just watching a Lego commercial right now without you guys. But it was definitely not that. I don't know why I was thinking it was that, but scary stories to tell in the park? Maybe it was this. I don't know. Anyway, I'll find it in my own time. But thank you everybody for hanging around here. It's been fun. I love all of your ideas. We'll see. And the question now is, now that it's been revealed that there is a title available in that thread, will they choose to announce a title sooner than later? We just kind of speculated back in our video in June, or sorry, at the in January, at the beginning of the month, that the title will be announced in June, because that's when Fallen Kingdom's title was announced. They announced it, I think, towards the tail end of June 2017, and then you had a full year leading up to the next movie. So if you did that, you would announce it June 2020, and then 2021 the movie would come out. So will they wait until June to announce whatever the title is, or due to the fact that they've kind of tipped their hand, will they just go ahead and announce it sooner? I think that's possible. It's certainly possible to announce the title a little bit sooner than expected. I definitely think they could do that. So I don't know. We'll have to see. I'm excited, and I feel like right now, I I feel like right now we're at this point in time where anything is possible. The production's starting up very soon, right? In February, and they could go ahead and announce the title right then and there, right at the start of production. So that's certainly a possibility. They definitely could do it then and there. But they definitely are going to be tweeting out pictures or at least some sort of commentary on what's happening at the start of production. They usually do. They usually tweet out something. And I think they'll go all out because the conclusion of the trilogy, stuff like that. So I don't know. Do you think they're gonna do it sooner? I think they might, but it's certainly possible. But if they want to just let it slide until June, I think we'll all be fine too. We still have some time. We need to have a lot to look forward to. The production's gonna go crazy, I'm sure, and we're gonna all learn way too much. But I'm excited to finally get this thing started off. So thank you guys again so much for joining me here tonight to talk about the title, if it's been revealed, what Colin said about it and all that. Make sure to go check out the podcast. Go to JurassicParkPodcast.com. You can listen to the podcast there. Find all of our articles. James Ronan, the guy who did that tweet that got everybody hyped, wrote the article on our website all about that tweet. So it's kind of like a circle. I don't know. But yeah, we got a lot of stuff over there. Go check out our the code to get your tickets for Jurassic World Live Tour. All those dates that have been announced for Canada, the West Coast, the middle of the country, all over the country. Go get your tickets for Jurassic World Live Tour. And like I said, make sure to download the Jurassic Park podcast on any of your podcasting apps out there. Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts. We are on Spotify. If you guys are on Spotify, go search for our podcast. And I hope you enjoy it. We're going to have another Jurassic mailbag for you next week. So stay tuned for that. We'll have another fun, long episode with Jennifer Evans. And if you guys have any questions or comments, if you want to talk about the title in person, well, not in person, but over with your voice, if you want to use your voice to talk about the title, give us a call on our voicemail line, 732-825-7763. You can send us a voicemail via an MP3 or something like that on your phone. Send us an email, JurassicParkPod@gmail.com, or you can go to our website, JurassicParkPodcast.com, and search for the contact form that is on our site there to fill out a contact form and let us know what you're thinking. So we're going to be talking all about the title, I'm sure, in the Jurassic mailbag coming up next week. Thank you, guys. It's been fun here tonight, and who knows what's going to be coming up here next week. Hopefully we got some fun topics for you guys. I am excited no matter what, and I can't wait to talk about it. So thank you guys so much, and enjoy.